One day, I was reading the Bible and came across Matthew chapter 25 verse 29, which states, "For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them." Puzzled by this, I sought out Laozi for an explanation.
The way of heaven is to take from those who have an excess and give to those who lack. The way of humans is otherwise, taking from those who lack and giving to those who have an excess. Enlightened by this wisdom, Marx went home and wrote Das Kapital, describing the game of cat and mouse in capitalism. In the last century, we used Marxism to build a nation, but now it has been reduced to merely a subject for political exams, rather than being applied in practice. The revolutionary leaders of the past foresaw such a scenario, so they established trade unions within enterprises, essentially keeping cats to catch mice. We even enshrined this in law as the labor law to protect the rights of the working class. However, today, the mice run rampant in broad daylight, while our cats seem either to be asleep or enticed away by Disney's Minnie Mouse. In Beijing, there's a student named Xiao Shuai. During a summer camp, he foresaw that there wouldn't be any convenience stores in the wilderness. So, he invested 200 yuan to buy a batch of drinks and snacks. Sure enough, when they reached the campsite, his classmates were thirsty and hungry, and Xiao Shuai became the campsite shop owner.
A 3 yuan bottle of Coke was sold for 6 yuan, earning me a profit of 600 yuan.
The question is, did Xiao Shuai study Marxism in school? How were his exam scores? Did he apply it in practice? In this scenario, did he play the role of the cat or the mouse?
Looking at the adult world in the pursuit of profit, capital can go to any lengths, enforcing excessive work hours and delaying employee salaries. After making money, some capitalists flee abroad or leave their wealth to their descendants. Occasionally, when they have a pang of conscience, they might donate a tiny fraction of their wealth to charity, a gesture that can seem more like bribing God than genuine altruism.
Is this true goodness or false piety? According to Marxism, true goodness should start from within the organization, just like Pang Donglai does. When employees are well taken care of, they in turn take good care of customers. Both Laozi and Marx teach us to do good, yet we have turned their teachings into mere tools for exams, shelving them once the tests are over. Is this not a betrayal of Marx's intent? Following Marx's advice, we should aim to build a communist society where everyone contributes according to their ability and receives according to their needs. If our current economic capabilities are limited, and we are still in the primary stage of socialism, can we at least strictly adhere to labor laws, ensuring basic rights for workers, and establish a social safety net to provide for unemployed workers? Instead of expanding graduate school enrollments, why not create reemployment training programs, taxing robots' earnings to fund retraining for displaced workers? This would align with technological advancement while safeguarding workers' interests, a win-win situation. Moreover, it is suggested that Pang Donglai donate near-expiry food to food banks to support the underprivileged. Food banks are common abroad, establishing one domestically could be greatly beneficial. What do you all think? By revisiting the principles of Marx and Laozi, and applying them in our modern context, we can create a more equitable society that truly serves the needs of its people.